let's just jump straight into this, and I hope that you enjoy. So Christmas Day, it's meant to be the time where you just, sit around with your family or your friends or, whoever you're with on that day or, throughout the holiday. You're meant to just kick back, vibe, eat food and chill, maybe watch some, shows, some movies. So anyways, I can remember it was this one year. I wake up in the morning, I'm super excited, I'm quite young at this point in life, and, wake up and say Merry Christmas to my parents, and, open my presents that they had gotten me. So once I'd done all that, tend to have breakfast, because it was pretty chilled here. You could open presents before, eating or whatnot. It's more of like, if you're hungry, you eat. If you're not, you go and open your presents first, or you do whatever, So, I opened all my presents, was super excited. At this time in my life, I was more into bikes and scooters. I think I actually got a scooter or something. So I can remember, I go out on it and I knock for my friend, because we always used to go out on Christmas Day and just test what we'd got, show each other, and we'd only go out for a bit though, because he'd go after his nans and I'd go after my nans. So anyways, I end up going out with him after I've got dressed. We stay out for an hour, maybe an hour and a half at the max. I end up going home now, and at this point it's maybe 11 coming on to midday, and at this point I'm off to my nan's. So I say bye to my friend, I go home, get home, get all my stuff ready, and my mum's like, right, we're off to your nan's now. So we end up getting to my nan's, and straight away we get there, and my granddad is full on drunk, he's pissed up the wall, just completely smacked, okay? So he would normally go to the pub with his friends and come back for dinner. So he was there, and he was a bit wild at this point, he was stumbling everywhere. My nan was getting quite upset with it, and it was pretty funny, for me anyway. So, he was just trembling everywhere, and my nan was just telling him to sit down. So he got to the point where they was arguing, which, it shouldn't be happening. It's Christmas Day, and, people tend to get a bit weird when they get drunk. Some people are happy, some people, they're chill, they, tremble, they do stupid things, and then it turns into an argument, which this was kind of that situation. So, they started to argue and everything like that. So he sits down eventually, and, he's just saying some stupid stuff, back and forth with my nan, just arguing, and it's pretty funny. And, my mum and, other relatives that were there at that point were like, come on, chill out, it's Christmas, just chill, just calm down, just put your shows on. And I was just like, okay, this is pretty entertaining. This is an entertaining Christmas Day, because, I know you're meant to chill, but everyone loves a bit of entertainment here and there, even Christmas Day, you've just gotta love it. So what actually happens is, my nan, she does all the table and everything, puts the mats out, you've got maybe flowers or something in the middle of the table. I don't know how many of you do this, or your grandparents do this, but there's candles and stuff on the table where we'd all sit and eat our dinner. So she sets all the table, puts the mats, the knives, the forks, and all the plates ready for the food to be, served on. So all that's done, the table is beautiful, it's all ready for us to sit down and start our little Christmas feast. But it doesn't just go like that, does it? It doesn't go perfect. There's got to be something that has just got to mess this whole thing up. So, I can remember I'm sitting down, and I have my scooter at this point, because I took it to my nan's, and I was literally just looking at it, and when you get something and you're young and it's Christmas, you just want to be with it the whole day, and you love it basically. That's what I was like anyway. So I'm there, I'm sitting down, and a few people are starting to sit down at the table now, and I'm just chilling, just sitting there. I was watching this really old film that my granddad was watching, and my nan shoots over to me and him, and it's like, okay, dinner's ready. So, everyone starts making their way to their table to start to eat. So anyways, I end up going up to the table to sit down, and normally my nan would do all the dinners and then put the plates out with the food already on. But this year it was like everything was in the middle of the table with everything else, and you could just pick what you wanted. So at the one end of the table was the turkey wrapped in bacon and some pigs in blankets and basically all the meat that we was having. And then at the other side was, the veg and a few like starters, because we normally have a starter that was next to our like a main plate. I know it might be a bit over the top. That's how it was and that's how it is. I'm actually going to my nan's after recording this, so hopefully my granddad's not there drunk. But I don't really think he's going to be drunk because he can't go to the pub. It's locked down, and he is like in that category of most at risk because of his age and whatnot. So I don't know. He may have just stayed home and got drunk. I'll have to see and see what goes on. So anyways, I remember sitting down. I'm in front of like my mum and a couple of my relatives are there. I'm not going to mention any names. So my nan's, she's in the kitchen and she's sorting out just drinks at this point. So my granddad comes over to the table and he goes to put his hand on like the edge of the table, on the edge of the table, and he goes to like say some stuff to me. He's like, "Oh, Isaac, how are you?" And when my granddad, he's a bit drunk, he goes a bit weird, I think anyway. Happy drunk, he was past that anger point now because they had stopped arguing, but it's like, "How you been, lad?" And he goes to like put his hand on the corner of the table and he leans his whole body weight onto it. I think you already know what's about to happen, but instead of just putting his hand there, just so he could put it there and then to sit down, he full on puts all his weight onto his one arm, and the table literally just goes whoosh, and it like flips to the side, and all the dinner and all the plates, you just hear it. And my mum in front of me, she was like, "Oh no, oh God," and I'm just like, "Oh shit." So all this has come towards me. So plates are flying past me. One plate lands on the floor, it cracks, and I'm just like, "Oh my God." All like, the starters and everything are on the floor. And my nan's like rushing in. She's like, opens the door. She's like, "Oh," and then says my granddad's name. "What are you doing? Get upstairs." And I'm like, Jesus. Okay, so I stand up and everyone's panicking at this point. There's a few people laughing. My mum was actually laughing. I was kind of laughing. I just went back over to like the sitting area and sat there while this was just going on, and there was just arguing back and forth. Cursing was going on. My nan told my granddad to go upstairs. He never did. He ended up pissing off out of the house and just went back to the pub, I think. And he never bothered to clean any of it up. So that was Christmas dinner scrapped. We had to actually have some like just other stuff. That scrapped, like the turkey and all the veg and whatnot. But luckily my nan had some like other food that we did end up eating. But it was a big mess all over the floor. It was honestly, just sad. Our Christmas just went in a blink of an eye, and it was just not good. So that is that story. Hopefully that does not happen later. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like, comment down below, subscribe, and I'm off to my nan's now, hoping not to have Christmas dinner off the floor. And guys, I love you all. Stay safe. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.